This is my adventure in Toddland. Okay, so I was walking down Todd Street bright and early on my morning route. See, I'm a postal service worker. Neither wind, nor rain, nor sleet, nor snow can stop me from getting people their crappy magazines and cable bills. That day was overcast, my favorite kind of day. I got my little white cart full of mail and got going. Things were going smoothly. No unsealed envelopes or overstuffed mailboxes. Until her house. The cat lady. Everyone knows a spinster with a cat or two. All those women pale to the face of this monstrous feline haven. Ellen Page lives in an old-fashioned Victorian-style building with 2 stories, an attic, and a basement, all quite spacious, and it has at least 75 cats, each with different names and different diets to keep track of. I really don't know how she can keep track of all their individual needs. I can't even always remember to take my vitamin pills every day. My plan was to drop off her mail as quick as possible and get the heck out of there. But as I opened the slot, it was like I had opened a vacuum. That's how many little pink noses were turned in my direction, sniffing. With a horrible gut-wrenching feeling, I suddenly remembered that I had put sardines on my morning toast. I shoved the mail through the opening and slammed it shut just in time, but not fast enough to keep a single furry paw from swiping at my face, missing me by a whisker length. And then came that sound. That horrible sound. Dozens of paws scraping the door, coupled with scores of high-pitched mewling. To me it was like fingernails on a blackboard. The noise drowned out the slapping of my feet on the sidewalk. After that horribly irritating experience, I figured it was time for a little break. Everyone knows that the best bakery in Toddland is owned and operated by Mitch Mahoney. He's a sweet guy who likes sweet things. Cranberry muffins with an orange glaze, sunflower bread, oatmeal apple cookies, and miniature coffee cakes are just a few of the delectable items on his menu. His one vice is that he tends to take a few too many samplings of his own culinary masterpieces. That being said, he does care a lot about the place, since his dad left it to him in his will. I've never met a happier 50-something-year-old man with a weight problem. A visit to Mitch's always cheers me up, and after a cinnamon roll and a hot chocolate, I was ready to hit the road again. As I left the shop, the jingle of the bell still ringing in the air, I ran straight into a man I'd never seen before. You gotta understand that I lived in Toddland almost my whole life, and being in the mail business, I get to know people pretty well. This guy looked like he was from another planet, and a tacky one at that. He was wearing a silver jumpsuit with matching boots, but that was nothing. It was his hair that got me, lime green and sticking up a foot in the air. I don't know what kind of gel he was using, but it was strong stuff. The man looked at me, and I was just too stunned to say anything, and from the look on his face, he was just as perplexed as I was. Finally, I just had to end the silence. I stuck my hand out and said, "Hi, I'm Beth. You must be new in town." He glanced back and forth between my hand and my face, and then without warning, he bent close to my palm and sniffed it. I didn't want to insult him, so I stayed still. Before I knew what was happening, he was licking my fingers furiously. Of course, the cinnamon roll! I led him into the bakery, sat him down, and told Mitch, get him whatever he wants and send me the bill. I suggest starting him off on a bear claw. And that was my day in Toddland.